firefighters, there are plenty of other groups reaching out to the flood victims. Local 12's Megan Mongello live at the Kroger in Norwood, where supplies are being handed out. Megan?
Well, Brad, Matthew 25 and the Tide Loads of Hope truck have been out here at the Norwood Kroger since about noon, and they've been handing out these. It's basically a big bag of all the cleaning supplies that folks would need. Now, at some point this afternoon, they actually ran out of supplies, so they had to go back and restock. They tell me they've handed out 450 packs so far today. And the problem, as we talked about, wasn't the rainwater that came down Sunday, but the raw sewage.
More than a dozen people were in line to get cleaning supplies. It's been 3 days since the heavy rain hit Norwood, and residents are still cleaning up.
Just getting stuff out, trying to dry it so I can wash it. We just got our driveway's just full.
The Vineyard Church on Mills Avenue was a distribution center for supplies collected yesterday by local radio stations. It's also the command center for community leaders to organize the cleanup effort.
We have 2 of our council members here. We got laptops set up. We're monitoring the Norwood Facebook page updates. We're getting updates from fire department representatives that are giving us addresses that need help. And then once we get those, we're actually adding those here to our center.
Vicki was there to get bleach and paper towels. Her parents' basement is still a mess.
Just under 2 feet of water came up from the sewers, and it came into their house from the actual sewers.
When we were here, we were actually watching water shoot 3 feet out of the commodes.
Pastor Jerry Jones of Ashland Baptist Church said their building suffered the same fate. Black gunk covers the floor and everything that was down there.
It just picked all that stuff up and threw it over in this corner.
The water reached 7 feet high. Workers have already filled 2 dumpsters and are trying to salvage as much as they can.
Just my estimate, just on electronics alone, as far as furnaces and that stuff, that's well over 100,000 there. That's not counting having to rebuild all of this.
On Sunday, parishioners will walk into a lobby that was definitely hit by the flood. As you can tell, the carpet is gone and part of the drywall. But the good news, the sanctuary was saved, and it looks great.
Ironically, church leaders had just spruced up the building for a big party next Sunday. It's their 65th anniversary. The celebration will go on. Pastor Jones says they won't let the flood dampen their spirit.
And speaking of that spirit, Norwood Strong is the hashtag that folks are using to really give some props on social media to everything that's been going on, all the help they've been getting. Behind me, Matthew 25 and Tide's Loads of Hope. They are not done yet. They'll be back out here Thursday and Friday, noon to 6, giving out more supplies. Reporting live in Norwood, Megan Mongello, Local 12 News.
Megan, thanks so much. St. Vincent de Paul is also helping out the flood victims in Norwood, Bond Hill, and in St. Bernard. So if you need furniture, household items, or clothing, you can call 421-0602.